Welcome to Mike Made. I'm Mike. I'm going to show you how I installed a shower and running water on my 02 4Runner. So what I did is I had a leftover tank from a tiny house build I did about 10 years ago. This is a rectangle tank, so I had that. I had to make a custom rack, obviously, to support it. So the two other criteria, I wanted a rooftop deck and I wanted to incorporate solar, which is why the design is like this. So using Unistrut, I welded up a rack, which is also bolted and sealed to the roof of the car. Unistrut's very versatile. You can pick it up at Home Depot. It's got a lot of different fittings and uses. It's fairly lightweight, but very structural. So can support a lot of weight, obviously. So what this is a 35-gallon tank. All of the fittings I had custom made online, which is nice. So the tank is custom fit. I had it left over from the tiny house build. I had 3 tanks custom made for the bottom, gray water, fresh water, and black water. Ended up using a composting toilet, so didn't need the 3rd tank. So this is a freshwater tank, and all of the fittings were located when I had originally designed it. So this first fitting is how I fill the tank. It's got a spinning valve that came off of a inline filter that you can get from pretty much any Home Depot, Amazon. And then I've got another fill valve. This is actually the drain valve. So it is another similar fitting from Home Depot. It's a hose fitting, hose bib. So that's how I drain the tank. And then at the top of the tank, gotta have a way to vent it. So this is my vent. So it opens and closes. As you fill the tank, you have to have a way for the air to get out. And as you use the pump, air has to get in so it doesn't create a suction. And then I have a 12-volt pump from Amazon, and that is hooked to the bottom of the tank where it actually sucks the water out, which is nice because I can put the pump anywhere on the vehicle I need to. And then that is hooked to it's about a 10-foot line, braided hose. And then I have this just temporarily hooked to the front of the car, so I can move it around the vehicle as I need to. And then it's got an on-off shower head from Amazon. So this tank is 35 gallons, so at roughly 8.3 pounds a gallon, it's about 300 pounds fully loaded. So prior to installing the rack and then having the tank loaded up, this car got about 19 miles a gallon, this 4Runner. Now I'm at about 16. So adding 300 pounds to the roof actually had the car start to sag. So what I did is I installed a couple airbags. So these are just 2 fill ports for the airbags. Fill those to roughly 35 psi, and then I don't lose any height off of my clearance. So allows me to go off-road. We do a lot of beach camping. We're in Austin, Texas, so about 3 hours away. We've got great beaches, and depending on how good your rig is, it's how far you can go down the beach. So 35 gallons, rinsing off every night with 2 people, drinking water with also 2 dogs. Lasts for roughly a week. So plenty of time to get as far off-road as possible. Can never carry enough water. So far it's working out great. That's how I did my 4Runner water tank.